Anyways, though, final final topic of the night. We got
Biggest power origins reveal.
yes, sir. So basically, what I meant by that for those of y'all that wasn't here from the beginning, and when I explained it, obviously there's a lot of things from the original Power, and I'm pretty sure after season 5 of Raising Canaan is finished, it's still going to be a lot of unanswered questions that's going to be out there. So Power Origins is more than likely going to be the show that covers all of it. So basically, we're going to be discussing some of those things that we think might take place in Origins, whether it's the introduction of new characters, a couple of storylines that was touched on but never, actually seen, things like that. So I can go ahead and start it off. One of the things I think is, which has been trending as of late, one of the
Sasha.
things I absolutely think will be revealed in Origins is whatever the situation between Kanan and Tasha, we're gonna get to see that. Whatever it is, whether it was they smashed, he raped her, says AS is her, or SA, sorry, SA'd her. Whatever that situation is, that's one thing I think for sure is gonna be revealed that happened. Also, I believe Curtis, if his name turns out to be Curtis, but I think it's gonna be Lou. The death of Ghost's father will happen in the Origins. That's another one I believe will happen. It's not gonna happen in Raising Canaan.
Shit.
So my biggest power reveal, origins reveal would be whoever Ghost supposed secret brother is.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah. Now
That's
that's
my
something
biggest reveal. Yeah, because that's just something that doesn't get talked about at all.
true. Like it kind of just been in the wind. Like Courtney touched on it, and then it's like it was popular for a while, but then it just faded away. And then when book 2 came, it kind of started back up. Then it faded back again because we never saw it. So yeah, whether or not Ghost has an actual sibling or brother is something else that could possibly get revealed. Another one is Ghost's mother. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some information on who exactly was his mother. And it's crazy. I think they gonna give us a lot, bro. Like the RHKs probably, that's gotta happen. I'm actually pretty interested in seeing the storyline. You remember in the original Power season 3 when they talked about Julio when he was still up in the Totos Locos and
Yeah.
had to get him out. So I think that might be something that they reveal in Origins as well. I'll be interested to see, you know, what was it that Julio was kind of into that Ghost had to get him out of.
It'd be interesting to find out if Kanan knew of Monet and them, or if he
I was about to
ever.
say Kenny just said that too. He thinks
Yeah.
that yeah, that he think that
Yeah, man, and
he,
they yeah,
I
and they gonna be showing with Angela and Ghost how they growed up together.
yo Takari, you a wild man for that.
I know. I
Ghost
just,
mom looked real for it. I mean, maybe she was, bro. Maybe that's why she wasn't around.
I think she was
Hey,
supposed to set up Ghost for Kanan, and
we
it,
know Kate Egan was.
damn, you know what? All in you just gave me a new theory, girl. That's a good one. It might be what it is. Could be.
She was supposed to set up Ghost for Kanan, pick up love and Ghost. Yeah, that could be a high possibility for real.
But you don't think that Kanan would have brought that up and said, yo, bitch ain't loyal anyway. She's supposed to been helping me.
No, no, no. You know why?
Right.
Because who's his mama?
I don't
His
know.
mom.
Rock.
I'm saying exactly. His
Oh,
mom ain't do nothing. You see what
Kanan or Ghost.
I'm talking about? Kanan.
Okay.
Like he grew up. Like if we watching what's going on in Raising Kanan right now, we could kind of understand why he wouldn't tell them niggas everything. Because even when Kanan was fucking with Tariq, he never mentioned that to them at all. He was doing that like on the slick, like and still in their face, even after when they saved Tariq, and he was still going to go kick it with him, even though Ghost really didn't want him around Tariq at all for real. So
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I think what Jay was saying was when him and Ghost was in that fight in the warehouse when he was choking his ass out.
he's still not gonna tell him that, bro, because that's not in
Man,
Kanan's
when he trying to
character.
kill him, yeah. If he trying to kill
No,
him, I think he
no, you're
would.
not. You're not gonna tell a nigga that you finna kill. Like, yeah, nigga, I was doing this and that. Like, you're not gonna tell that nigga that shit.
Where I was more so talking about in the midst of them fighting, because he was telling him how he was planning on fucking Tasha, why he had him in some like and pushed him off his boot the crib, his bougie ass crib. He said this shit. So why did he reveal that?
I'm just saying, I don't think you gonna reveal your master plan. Like,
But
if we talking about if we
I'm gonna
if
give you
we
that. I'm gonna help you out, Buggies, because I believe that what you're saying is some truth. So remember what I said. What I just brought up happened in season 2. Keep in mind they didn't know they were doing spin-offs, so that could be off the table. That all that he said and stuff like that, they can rewrite it as if it happened differently or whatever. But anyways, it was something else I was about to address. Oh yeah, somebody said something about Carter being the brother. I don't know. I know I seen that comment. Okay, that was
Oh
all.
yeah, I definitely seen that comment.
So with Carter being the brother, it kind of remind me. I don't know if we got any All American fans in here, but in All American, the last season that came out, and this right here was a very nice.
DeMarcus, you in here?
DeMarcus ain't been in here all night.
I ain't seen him all night for real.
Damn.
But that's the reason why Steve is so peaceful today.
And Steve required the whole stream.
And DeMarcus ain't been in here all damn night. But anyways, in All American, the last season, there was a guy that showed up. He's a football coach, right? He's ended up being the rival football coach to one of the leads of Jordan Baker. And he was kind of doing like some little shady stuff on the low. And now they didn't know what's the reason why he had like this, this down low hatred towards, the Baker family. And then coming to find out, his dad was manipulating him to doing it because his dad was the long lost brother of Billy Baker, Tay Diggs' character. So maybe Power might go that same angle. They might go that same route and have Don Carter. The reason why, he had such a sour taste towards Tariq and Ghost is the same thing.
I can see that.
Yeah, I think that might be a very high possibility. Because keep in mind, they kept him alive because they want to still reveal that. But I think they just didn't have enough episodes to fit it in since the show got canceled.
Right.
Reveal I want to go with, but this not Tommy and Goose, but more so RSJ. Like, how does he know them for one, and then two, who was his father?
Yeah, that's something else they're probably gonna get revealed in Origins.
Yeah, but and I think Carter though he probably gonna end up being a cop in Power orgies.
You
And the
mean
Zion connection.
in
Oh,
Legacy, or you talking about Legacy, right?
Yeah.
That's the sequel.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. He gonna get
he
out of jail.
definitely don't look like Pitbull.
You know how these writers are. They gonna spend something.
What is she talking about, Mo?
Support. Hey, support. I'm definitely gonna make a video on that for sure. RSJ used to move weight when he was younger. It's possible he did. Or stars will troll us and never reveal it. It
Oh yeah,
can't
and Charles
bother.
and Stars will put out the link. They do be putting out links to episode though, like they used to do Power in Power Ghost Book 2.
Yeah, that's for damn so. Kane definitely don't look like that nigga. But
Look more like Kane.
yeah, 2K. Kenny, that's what I was saying too. I'm kind of interested in seeing how they got Julio out of that too.
And Dre set that up with the locos.
Now we talking about before that, like when he used to be a part of the Tordos
Oh yeah,
logo.
that's what I was trying to say. I couldn't even much know.
But yeah, because it was said that Ghost made a deal with them to get him out.
Hey
And of
D,
course,
honestly, Mecca's backstory, but that'd be more so like if they do a side book with Monet.
and I know a lot of people were saying that they're not interested in seeing that, but I also think that's a pretty high possibility that. Well, I ain't gonna say pretty high possibility, but I think it's a possibility they might give us another prequel with the Tejadas.
Yeah, I
Like,
think so.
Yeah, because I
to
remember
me,
they was talking about Kane need a spinoff down there in Atlanta with his cousin, and that's not gonna happen. Kane ain't getting a spinoff, no, his own spinoff.
he might. I'll say this. He's a strong enough actor to be able to do it. I think.
You know,
Woody McClain already said he really don't want to be typecasted, so it's just all up to him, really.
because he ain't got no soldiers and no connect.
Yeah, and if he do another series of it, for sure, they're gonna But I think it's gonna be kind of hard to typecast him though, because his breakthrough role was something totally different from that.
He said he don't want to be typecasted.
I know.
That's what
I
he
know.
said. So
I know
And
he
he
said
probably
that,
don't want to play and
but
he
I'm
probably
just
don't want to play the character no more.
They say
saying,
the nigga is Bobby Brown already.
he was Bobby Brown first. That's what you first know him as, and that's nothing, nothing like the Kane character. So
He went from smoking crack to selling it.
Yeah, it sold his mama sugar. He stole his mama product for some sugar.
this man got on the other account and asked that shit again. Bro, we stopped letting your ass up. Well, at least I stopped letting your ass up. You kept on making noise, nigga, and being a damn kid. That's why. I agree with you all,
I
in
can't
that
even say what I was doing at 15.
nigga. You need to go ahead and suck that shit up and finish that damn role until they kill you. Like they actually cut your character out that way. You still on the show, nigga. Right. He
It's the
definitely gonna do it for money.
block his ass support game up out of here.
Back to the Tahada prequel. I mean, they did say they trying to tell a whole story, so I do feel like that's kind of necessary.
And actually, Woody, he actually teased them, talking about, a spinoff with the Tejadas. He actually said that on the Crew Has It. Because they was talking about, rumors about a London spinoff, and then they was talking about a prequel, and he was like, well, we could definitely do a Tejadas one, like you said.
Yep.
So
And I was talking about doing a London, a normal spinoff in London.
what might be to come. Yeah, Woody can do any role he chooses. Took me a while to stop seeing him as Bobby Brown. Yeah. Yeah, book two, but it really wasn't the Tejada. They had a great significant role in it. And plus, we're talking about a prequel, not modern day. Like, they could show Monet's and it probably, if they was to do a prequel, I'm pretty sure it would start off with Monet and Mecca. Well, Dante. He would be Dante at that time. Because that would be the beginning. Unless they, I guess they would have to make a decision among, are they more interested in telling Lorenzo's story or Monet's story? And I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be Monet.
Mhm.
So Lorenzo would show up later on once Monet meets him. If they was to do this, of course.
It honestly seems like Lorenzo only got in the game to take care of Monet and Kane.
Yeah.
Right. Because Lorenzo was in jail ever since season 1. He was locked up.
We even seen rumors of folks, kind of talking on a Lobo spin-off. But me personally, I don't know if I'll be too interested in seeing that. But
Oh hell no!
I mean,
I hope we don't get a spinoff of
that's
Lobo, because I'm really ain't buying it, trying to buy into it.
You might as well do a Drew spinoff. You're gonna do that. No, I don't want to see that either.
Me neither. So I'm out. If I see a Lobo spinoff and they pronounce it, I'm out of here.
why y'all hard on Lobo.
Yo, I agree. Support. They made Lorenzo look like such a
Yeah,
Yeah, because even much Monet had her son either much try to take out his father, and he either much wouldn't. Since he wouldn't, she used Gordo to take her son out for her, and he cut his throat because his tie was stopped up, was flat.
I'm gonna say this. I agree with Kenny. Um, I would be very much interested in seeing that Rashad Tate one, the influence, because of course Lorenz Tate is a good enough actor to carry the show. They give him some good surrounding, support actors and stuff to go around it with him. Bring a couple of characters that's still alive from the original Power to come along with him. I think it'll be pretty good. Shoot, you could actually put Ghost up in it. He get back in politics and be up in it. Hey, Takara, me and you both. Ain't nobody finna watch that shit, and I think they know that. Ain't nobody for the ain't nobody about to do that.
And they was talking about a Davis McClain spinoff.
I don't think that would be good, me personally. If they do it right. I think David McLean, it'd be cool if he just joined on with Lorenz Tate. Maybe. If they do it right, they all could get clips of each of the characters, not just focus on one. Yeah, I mean, if it's written the right way, it's definitely possible. Like, for instance, Game of Thrones was really good at that. Like, basically, nobody was the lead because they, you know, they was constantly dabbling into each character and each family all the time. That nobody really dominated the storyline. Yeah, that's what I think too, Takari. He would just join influence if they did it. Wonder if Ghost knew about Carter and he's the cop. Tasha said pulled him over back in the day when she was pregnant in season 1, letting him leave. Mm, yeah, for sure. Acting wise, yeah. Because we know Lorenz Tate is a great actor. They throw Lamari in there with him. That'll be, another great one. And I think the law enforcement, for the most part, all of the law enforcement actors were good too. At least from the original Power and Book Two as well. All of them were really good. Make Power Origins into a anthology series. Focus on all the characters past. One season, one about Ghost, Tommy, Kanan, and Breeze. Season 2, Lobos of America. I just can't see them directing the story away from Ghost and Tommy. So I don't think they're going to do that because, I mean, the talking point and the pitch was that, it's going to be the story of how they came up. So I'm pretty sure those two are going to dominate the show. They could go to, the Raising Canaan route, though, where, they're there, but it's dominated by Shamik Moore's character as Breeze and possibly Makai's character as Canaan. And then maybe throughout the seasons, once Breeze is killed off, they're the focal point. They could go that route. Because they gonna bring Shamik Moore on, they gotta give him a lot of screen time.
Yeah, because I think Shamik Moore, the one play Breeze, I think he probably gonna be two episodes
You said what?
because I think he probably I'm talking about in Power Raising Cannon.
Right. What you say about Shamik Moore
I said about Shamik Moore, I think he gonna teach him Kane the game and take him up under his wing.
though? Yeah. Well, that's what Bree's supposed to do. So yeah, Monet can still show up in Legacy, cussing them kids out in dreams and hallucinations. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that shit. 50 Cent should bring on Tyrene Turner, the person who played Kane, and Minister Society. Yeah, he'll fit right in for sure. With that, have him show up as like an OG character that maybe from the past or some shit that knew Ghost or something. Yeah, I know Makai is gonna be in it, but what I was saying is, you know, they given the focal point to the more experienced actors first. Like, of course, it's still gonna be about Ghost and Tommy, but like a lot of the screen time could be dominated by them two since they got more experience. Because I mean, that's pretty much what they did with Raising Canaan. Even though Canaan's name is in it, and it's the raising of Canaan, the show was dominated by Rock.
F Rock.
Anyways, I gotta go take a damn piss, y'all. So I'll be right back.
Mhm.
And Steve seemed like you had a good night. Your boy wasn't in here to mess with you.
What are we talking about?
Said your boy wasn't in here to mess with you. You had a good night.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, with power oranges though, I really think that we're gonna be getting it's gonna be 9 and 9. I mean 9 for part one and 9 for part two. So they're gonna split those episodes in half though.
We'll have like a 3 month wait like we did for book two.
Yeah, like they did with Power Goes Book Two, because they had show 5 episodes for part one. Then they had to come back in September to 7 and show us part two. So that's 5 right there. Because they gonna split them up. Power R, that's what they're gonna do. Because they're gonna go on the month break.
At support. So you think he got into a fighting class? Somebody called him African booty scratcher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. All right, so I want to see Tariq acts like Ghost and will be mad at him too in August.
I mean, Tarika though don't act like Ghost. He might be smart though, but he can't eat much fight because Ghost was a beast. Because we done seen Ghost don't fight 50 Cent and then end up sticking that a piece of glass in him, and Ghost he said Kane on fire and not going back checking and making sure he dead. And so Kane he came back in season 3 and his neck was burned up. Sure. I mean, in Ghost though, I think he probably gonna be the one that take out Kane and Power Orgies. He gonna be the one that take him out.
In Legacy, but yeah.
Yep, and then either much though we already know Kane gonna be in there, and Breeze we probably will get 2 episodes with him next year at Power Raising Cannon because he gonna take Kane under his wing, either much teach him the game, and that's gonna be his connect right there because Breeze got connections with Pops and Snaps. And then with next year, look, you know, Unique gonna be up out of here because if the Jersey Boys turn on him and they bought his character, rewrite his character back in Power Raising Canon.
Nah, all in. Breeze ain't gonna be in the whole origin series. He gonna end up getting killed by like season 2, 3, somewhere around there.
Yeah, because he probably gonna end. Breeze is gonna end up getting
But it
taken out
also
the way
depends
by
on how
Ghost.
many episodes they do per season after season 1.
Yeah, because they got. I mean, they got to do a good job building Breeze character up in this storyline with Kane and with these other characters.
I mean, Kenny, to be real, how you know that shit wasn't real? When they found out that Ghost was even living in her apartment, it would have been over for, and they knew that he was a drug dealer. He'd have been even suspected of that shit. It'd have been over for her career,
Who's are you talking about?
Angela and Ghost.
Right. Andrew been knowing Ghost ever since they was in high school. And
Yeah, she
then
would have been kicked off the force after he got arrested.
Tommy said something in season 2 that was very interesting. He said, well, I guess when he found out that Angela was fed and Ghost showed up to his mama's house, he had said that something like Angela was always trouble for them when they was younger. So
Yeah,
I'd be interested to see how what was troubling for them with her when they were younger.
yeah. He even said it before season 2. Said that in season 1 when he
Season 1, yeah, it was
like
episode
yeah she
episode
was trouble G. I didn't realize you
3.
spelled expectations wrong too.
It was saying he said Angela was troubled then, she's troubled now. I just don't want to see you get fucked up. That's what he said.
yeah, because Tommy don't like Angela.
Yeah, and that's another thing to look forward to see what's the reason why Tommy didn't like her.
Yeah, because we see he ain't like her from that clip of them back in the day, from that post credit scene.
But yeah, so damn, I just know I'm still sharing that shit too. I'm about to get ready to wrap this thing up now. We at that 2 hour and 15 minute wrap. We can do a quick little recap for I know Ken somebody now that was Mike who said go back to the first topic. Hey, this shit was funny. Tommy, your pussy must have been made out of poison. The acid ate his brain. You wanted it first, asshole. that was a that was a funny ass thing. That's what I think it is too, D. she Ghost started, moving differently once he got like real close with her. Ghost had a history of turning into a simp when Angela was around.
I mean, you could kind of say the same when it come to Maria for Tommy.
You can say that shit for all of them with Tommy, to be honest with
Yeah, yeah.
you. At least Ghost only did it for one woman. That nigga did, and then he actually knew her for a very long time.
So which one was Tommy simping for the biggest?
Holly.
Nah, Keisha, bro.
Boy,
He
Are you?
it got
he
Keisha
got
a
Keisha an
house.
engagement, a house, an engagement ring.
And he did do a lot. That's true.
Or y'all know he smashed Keisha in a beauty salon and smashed on the corner.
Didn't even know her son that long. It was playing stepdaddy.
Yep. And was
Probably stepdaddy of the year.
and still checking on the little nigga to this day.
For season 3 expectations.
He might have said Ghost wiped up Kanan's side piece. I mean, we don't know that to be true, but I think I got some speculations.
Nah, I support you talking about Kanan ain't a simp. But maybe adult Kanan wasn't a simp, but Kanan definitely was a simp in general. We ain't gonna forget about Davina Harrison.
Oh yeah, he was simping for Davina. That's for sure. I think he may have just learned his lesson at an early age, but he was definitely simping for Davina.
Yeah, you almost got killed for simping for Davina after killing Buck 20.
Right. And got the stash house robbed because of that shit and all that.
Mm-hmm. And still didn't even want to believe that it was her.
And he almost got killed there because keep in mind the nigga who came to rob them, one of the niggas that was there, almost
Stayed
shot.
back. Mm-hmm. Lucky Marvin came back in time.
Yeah, I hope they don't bring Cash back too, man. That nigga was terrible. Yeah, that shit was floating around. That shit was floating around. I actually touched
And
on
you
it a
could
little
say
bit
Kanan
myself.
was simping for Palomar too.
He was moping around the whole entire neighborhood about Palomar, bro.
Oh. Kanan, my favorite cat in the universe, but
Nigga had his first piece of grown pussy, boy, and didn't look back. He was like, that's all I want now.
He sure did almost die with some white coochie. He sure did.
that he ain't even get.
That he didn't get too.
I mean, but to be fair, I can't say he was simping for that one.
Yeah, he wasn't stepping with that one, but still, he did. It did almost happen. But I think his biggest one was Davina.
And
Thomas
he
big.
said Palomar leave it is the real reason Kanan shot Rock.
You don't give a fuck about me. D. Faye Palomar. Oh, that shit funny as hell. What if he would have said that? She
Hell
like
no.
Palomar. The fuck?
My nigga, she's still alive. Nigga. If you wanna go fuck, she stay in
Right.
2278.
Like, look,
she chose to leave the city. She just told
right.
her to leave you alone.
She be like, look. She that bitch still alive. If you want to go back to fucking her, go ahead. But I ain't do shit to your girl, Kanan. Nigga, Kanan was crashing out. This is why I gotta do this.
And do you think if Kanan had something to do with Snaps and Pop Death, do you think he gonna just take that to the grave and never tell Breeze at all?
Nah, I think Breeze definitely knew. Bruh, that's a fact. That's a fact, all that. That nigga be on Kanan ass. You seen the one? You seen the one that he did when it was Kanan and Lou? The last scene in the episode, the finale. We men, Kanan, men. I ain't thinking it was you, and to this day, I ain't thinking about you either. What do you think? That man was on his ass, boy.
In a way, all of the men in
So
the Power
yeah,
universe was simps at one point.
yeah. Everybody had their little moment.
Tariq for what's that girl? Lauren.
Yeah, Tariq. Kane was stepping for everybody.
Yo, support. I actually gotta agree with Brayton. Probably the biggest simp. Nobody ain't never mentioned him as being the biggest simp either.
Yeah, killing your girl's drug dealer because she got some bad drugs. It's crazy. That's
Diabolical.
that's the simplest shit you can do, bro.
Well, I'll tell you the simp that took the biggest L. The simp that took the biggest L was Cartier. That nigga took a major L. He did
F
all that.
you and F your family.
That nigga did all that simping for rock and didn't get nothing and got killed by it.
You and your
Detective
family.
Howard.
Nah, Detective see, he wasn't
Detective
simping.
Detective Howard. I mean
Can
he
you say he
wasn't
was simping?
he wasn't simping, but he was damn sure trying to hold on to hope though. He was hoping that Rock would come around at some point. That shit wasn't gonna work.
Yep, and he ain't never got a chance.
Well, he damn sure ain't got a chance now.
You know, he and Power would have.
If Rock would have let the door open a little bit for Howard, that nigga would have been super simp supreme, nigga. He'd have been trying to be a good father and everything.
You know, so like the only niggas we know that wasn't simp. Ronnie, of course. All he cared about was the work.
Ronnie, of course, Ronnie wasn't simping on nobody. Shit, we questioned it. Like, what?
That too. Man, Palomar went to get Cardi at night. She liked
That
them
nigga
young.
was that nigga was crossing the street, nigga. Ronnie was playing both
But
sides of
man,
the field.
and he was Giuliano was trying to go with running. You know that nigga wasn't trying to clap no cheeks.
That nigga was playing on both sides. He was pitching and swinging, nigga.
I mean, he got locked up for 3 years, so he was around nothing but men. Probably just started taking it.
That's crazy.
Turn around, nigga.
Yeah,
And his look.
Roller is
Cause
another.
he was really supposed to get life.
Because I know a lot of people got some, they thoughts and speculations on who they think Roller is. Like certain people think that, Romero is him, which I keep telling motherfuckers it ain't. But then some people think that Jerome could be him. Now that one, I'll give it a little bit of a chance, but I don't think it is. But yeah, it's sad about the Roller situation. I think it's gonna come back full circle a little bit once Origins show the relationship between Ghost and Roller, and then the fact that he later on took him out. He tried to tell Ghost too. Like the thing is, what does he gain by sending
Mm-hmm.
pointing me in your direction? He don't gain a motherfucking thing.
Damn, Jay, you ain't spelled season or expectations right.
I didn't. God,
Nah, I just peeped season. I see expectations a little while ago, but season I just peeped.
where is that?
For season 3 on the
God
top.
damn. God damn. Hey, that because I was rushing that shit trying to hurry up and get it out. I didn't even look at it either. Normally I catch it when I misspell something. Oh well. Damn. Left
It is what it is.
a whole elf is left out of the season. A whole T left out of expectation. Oh well shit, fuck it.
And Roller was Bree's son if he had a kid before he got popped. No,
Theory, imagine if Roller was Breeze's son. Like if he had a kid before he got popped, then Ghost raised him up. Let's count them years. Let's just say the soonest Breeze could have a child. Let's just say what 93.
no, because I think he a couple years. He might be a couple years older than Kane.
Oh
Breeze.
yeah, but we're talking about a son of his. So the soonest he could have a son is let's
Yeah,
say
in this timeline. Yeah, right.
93. So that means Ghost and them would be what 12 years older than him. I mean that could be possible. I'm not gonna say it's not possible. Let's see, in the 10 years
Nah,
later,
you know what? Well, the show in '92.
it'll be 2003. That's when basically when close around the
You know
time
what? You know what though? I think he mean like if Breeze had a son before he met Kanan too. Like if Breeze was already have a child. That's probably what he meant.
where the child would have to be a toddler or something because he can't be too old.
And he can't be so say like 89, 90, 91 the latest.
Yeah.
But Roller definitely was in his 20s. I want to say about mid 20s.
That's why I say it got to be Jerome because the age. Because like how old is Tommy and Ghost right now?
Tommy and
Uh,
Ghost is about
like like
12
12, 13.
13 right now. So that
And
would be 5 years older than Jerome. 4 to 5 years older.
yeah, see that sound about where they was in the OG.
Yeah, that's why I
Oh,
said I'll give that, a chance. But I think the Romero thing is a little it, but the only thing, unless they change the storyline, which is possible, the only thing about it is that Roller's supposed to come to the neighborhood later.
Yeah.
Because you remember season one when Angela was asking Ghost, or it may have been season two actually,
Yeah, I
when
think that was season 2 when she asked about
because
Roller.
she
And
was
then
asking who was Roller, and he was like, the kid from the neighborhood. You would have known him too had you not left the neighborhood so early. So that means Roller had to have shown up, popped up, at least after 96. So that would have been well after Breeze was already gone. More than likely. So I would say the possibility of it is probably very slim, but I won't throw it away all the way.
to be fair, Breeze was also from East New York, so well. which is Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe who knows? Like maybe his child mother comes to Queens looking for him, not knowing that he's dead.
Where's Destiny's immediate family? They should be in
Yeah,
this.
support. I believe it was in Bushwick.
Yeah, they should find a way to put Destiny's family up in there too. Like I
Are we
said, I
having a
think
long lost son about Destiny?
yeah, they definitely got a chance to drop a son on Tariq with her.
I like 2K game played in the background.
Yeah, that's true. I think yeah, Kanan definitely wanted them out of the way because they were thinkers, and not only were they thinkers, they was loyal to Ghost. See, he knew he couldn't take out Tommy because
That'd have
that
just
would
made it too
make
obvious.
Ghost crash out. He wouldn't be having none of that shit if it happened to Tommy. But he was like, he fuck with Roller, but I think I can get him and he'll let it pass, especially if I can manipulate him to take Roller out himself.
That's why I'm saying like what I'm saying about the whole like why would he expose anything? Like Kaden was manipulating every damn thing behind the scenes. Like he
Kanan was
literally he literally kept a lot of that shit to himself, bro. Even the roller situation. I don't even think this nigga found out about Ghost found out about Kanan manipulating him to kill Roller for his own benefit. I don't think he found out about that shit at all.
he
Nah, he
definitely found
found
that.
out,
Yeah, he definitely found that.
When did he find out?
but at the
Season
end of
two,
season 2.
So he told him.
Remember when he got Tommy out of jail
once the
and
hitter,
he was having a conversation with Tommy?
he knew basically after
I'm
he was
saying he found out that Kanan put him up to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said he told Tommy Kanan was the one that hired the hitter, got Cruz hit,
yeah.
and he said something else too.
And then Tommy was like, that was Roller. He was like, the hitter told me with her dying breath it wasn't. Yeah. Episode that was episode 10 actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's episode 10. And he was
I
saying
remember. I remember what y'all. I
and
remember
he's
what y'all
saying with
talking
us
about.
out the way, all he needed was an introduction. All he needed was an introduction to Lobos. And then Tommy he asked to come to that meet
He wanted me to take him. Of course he did.
with Lobos out the way.
He only got one play. He had to take us out and find another connect. That's his only play. That's what he said.
Unless he still trusts you.
Yep.
Yeah. That's when.
And
That's when
Tariq,
they made. That's when they made him. He made Tommy go and talk to Kanan. Okay. Nah, I remember
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah. And that's
Yeah.
how Tommy found out that Ghost and Tasha was the one that set Kanan up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When they put that gun in their car.
he out with his motherfucking mind. You know, prison does that to you, no doubt. Thing is, he also said you didn't kill that bitch in Miami. It's true. I didn't get the kill.
You
Somebody
lied to me.
yeah, yeah. Because I felt like you was drinking the cane and Kool-Aid, but I never gave you a reason to not to trust me,
Except
except
that
for
one
one
time.
time. You know,
Holly.
the part where you forgot to mention that Holly got picked up by the feds. You didn't tell me because what he said. You didn't tell me because of something. doesn't make it any less true, right? Right? That's for everything. Do I? Tommy,
Then
I burned Angela to prove my loyalty to you. You know what she meant to you. It's me and you, Tommy, like it's always been.
definitely burnt Angela. She was mad as hell.
That bitch should have been bad. He fucked her up. Everybody cooked her ass in that court. Yeah, Tommy really was slow in the original Power. He improved a whole lot.
Of course.
But yeah, in Force, but that nigga was pretty damn dumb in the beginning.
He was shit. Even at the end, he was still kind of dumb.
Tommy just trusted them. I think he was blind by loyalty, not dumb. Well, being blind by loyalty is dumb. Shit. You think I'm fucking stupid? Wait, maybe I am stupid. Ghost even thought he was stupid. Shit. Because he said, "What you think I'm? You think this ain't my first rodeo? What you think I'm dumb?" And then Ghost was like, "Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of."
he ain't say nothing. He just gave him a look.
Right.
Yeah, they kept Tommy around because he was the crash out. It's crazy that he didn't realize that himself though. Like nigga, you
Yeah.
the person I'm gonna send to go do the dirty work type shit.
Because you gotta think about it. A black person do the crime, how much time we get? A white person do the time, slap on the wrist.
I agree. Hey, I agree with you, Mike. When you was first saying that, I was like, yeah, I think he's definitely gonna turn into the next Breeze.
That nigga Tommy gonna get into Rick's future, get in the way of Tariq's future.
The same way Ghost did.
Right before Tariq shoot his ass, I should have killed you when I had a chance. Fucking Ghost.
He leave somebody out alive after the kindness that he had. I leave somebody alive after the kindness that was hard to bite me in the ass.
Go on, do it. Put the gun down. You already
Nah,
got you already got yourself another side bitch. I'll be careful. Word of advice. Watch it back.
and that's actually a tough conversation if Tariq's future child asks him what happened to his grandfather.
I had to kill him because he got in the way of my future. My future was you, son.
We got a little, and you know what? Freak's lost child with Destiny would grow up in the hood, so he would most likely be the one to take him out. He'll never see it coming.
Damn, what happened to Hezekiah? The nigga phone died.
I ain't no telling.
If Tariq got a lost child with Destiny, that will be the one who take him out. What, his child? Yeah. Dre had some funny scenes. Yeah, Dre did. Funny. Tommy fits the Breeze description perfectly. He stayed doing the same routine. Everyone find him difficult to work with and always causing problems. Dre went out like he should have done. It would be wild if Salim kills Tariq at the end of Legacy. Bro, that'd be the craziest thing ever if that happened. I swear.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if the writer wrote that in the storyline.
But anyways, though, y'all, I think this has been a great live. I'm about to work on some more stuff, prep for this morning show. It's been a good one. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to check up on out of here. Trevor Nelson coming back in Tariq. But I catch some of y'all in the morning. And for sure, we're going to definitely be back here at night tomorrow, same time.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, y'all. Good night.
That'd be cool, man.
They say peace.